Hey, live. So, I usually watch stream on Sundays, isn't, and we actually had fun last time, so why not? Let's see if we can have some more fun. Let's see if Arena wants to be fun again. I don't know if we're going to draft the same deck or not. We'll have to see what's available, but maybe if it looks like we can do the silly thing with all the mana fixing in green and the Satyr that untaps lands. And if not, we'll just draft what's open or whatever I decide to first pick and force for the rest of the draft. We kind of had that discussion the other day about how that's more viable in recent formats. Well, let's see. Got a Fairy Mastermind. Yuta Takahashi. Zerda's okay. There's a Skittering Surveyor. We're probably just gonna take Mr. Takahashi. Right? Takahashi? Yeah. Like, a 2-mana, 2-power flyer just does so much damage in a lot of formats if you get him out on turn 2, so. And he's not even vulnerable to sorcery speed removal the first time, so kind of hard not to take him. See what else we get. Another 2-mana, 2-power flyer. What's his resurrection condition again? Instant or sorcery deals damage to an opponent or battle. You can pay red. I mean, we haven't done a proper blue-red spells deck yet. And 2-mana, 2-power flyers seems pretty okay. Maybe there's a world we wheel the Preening Champion. Yeah, I'm down to try this. Kami wouldn't be terrible. Stormclaw Rager's really good, but well, now there's a Halo Forager. There's nothing I super want in mono blue or mono red, so I'm considering the Forager at this point, since it would go with the Mastermind, or if we splash black into blue-red, that would also be fine. I don't think we're missing out on much, so the other option is to take, like, Intercessor, just because it's really powerful, and see if we want to be in white. Which, you know, when we get past more things in white that are acceptable. I mean, it's mostly this and this, but alright, well, we just got a Halo Forager, so Deadly Derision seems fine. Like, maybe the Bloodfeather Phoenix doesn't make it now, but just keep taking good blue-black control cards. Still some okay white. Nothing in red that I would want for blue-red spells, so would not mind a Render Inert, but I'd much rather have Eyes of Gataxias first. Unless we had some really cool battles to remove all the counters from. Oh, now there's a white-blue. There's a bunch of white in this pack. Like, a bunch of white in this pack. Like, I almost want to take the Realmbreaker's Grasp. Just in case. I have no idea exactly where we're going, but It feels like everything except for red is at least a little bit open, but maybe that's just because the green cards that I like are here. So we're going to take the Grasp and see what happens. We could have also taken the Island Cycler. That would have been fine. Yeah, I'm going to take another Eyes of Gitaxias over any of these other things. They're only okay. Yeah, if we wind up missing the Island Cycler, I'll feel a little bad, but I think that's an okay hedge to take the Realmbreaker's Grasp and see if white stays open. Coming to us. Here are a whole bunch of good blue, good blue-black cards. Got Rona, got Invasion. I would run literally this entire pack in blue-black. And be okay with it. This is one of those, take the pack, I lose out on these two cards, and I probably don't run this one, and the rest of these all go in the deck. Like, no problem whatsoever, and we just skip for the rest of it. Well, now we got a Tidal Familiar. Unseal, Etched Familiar. Gregory Cycler's okay in blue-black, not amazing, but obviously much better in black-red. Don't care for Scroll Shift. Don't super care for the Inkcaster either. He's okay. Intervention would be fine. Yeah, it feels like all of Esper is open right now. We just keep, bouncing around it. That one pack, though, was incredibly stacked in blue-black, so maybe we are the only blue-black drafter, and we just get all of it if we want it. Definitely take that. Good early blocker, good late-game threat, for blue-black especially. Has the easiest time turning it on. Again, not thrilled with the Aetherborn, but we'll take it for signaling purposes. More so than that because I want to run it. Take the Lifelinker. I guess we put her up here for now. Definitely want one of those. Okay with having one of those right now. Okay. I mean, twist my arm a little bit. Let's start looking for white, blue, black lands. Get this splash going. Yeah, that's a tiny bit silly. Meeting of the Mind, no dual land. Completed Huntmaster is pretty strong too. When this guy's in play, they just can't kill any of your stuff without it winding up as a 3/3, except for him specifically. And we have other things that people would want to kill, so they have to use a removal on him first, or we get a free 3/3 out of it, so I am okay with that. I'm also okay with protecting something like the Mentor. I think this is just fine here. Love to start seeing some white dual lands. Kind of sad I didn't take the Intercessor that one pack, but we didn't know, and I couldn't have known. I guess I want another 2-mana, 2-power flyer over the 1-drop that lets me draw an extra card and buff one of my guys, and the 3/2. That would all be good in my deck. Oh, there we go, Tranquil. Take that over Wrath and more Cryptomancers. Yeah, no, pretty easy. Pretty easy, Tranquil Cove. If we can get the Scoured Barrens, I think, is the white-black one. I would love to have that now. Yeah, even if Mentor winds up being the only white card we run, I'd be A-okay. Just get a couple ways to splash it. Or if we could actually get an Alabaster Host Intercessor. Negate, Temporal Cleansing, Render Inert. I think I prefer the first Cleansing over the first Inert, but I would run one of them. Ooh, a Gargantua. Sunder the Gateway, Dreg Recycler. Nope, taking Gargantua. That does make the 5s a little worse. Like, I don't want too many of them. Like, 1 to fill the gap is nice in between 4 and 6, but take up too much deck space. And the Tidal Terror cycles, so way easier to run that. Again, cycling. Tidal Terror again. I could take the Deluge. We literally only have the 1 white card that I'm definitely running. The problem is that it kills all of the tokens without multiple other spells being cast first. Okay. Yeah, it took too long, but that's okay. We were on the Tidal Kraken, so I'm not gonna run the white like this invasion. Maybe Dominaria, possibly the rare ones. Oh, cool. Meeting of the Minds. Okay. Well, we're not running any of those. Probably running Extra Familiar, though. We only have Deadly Derision as a straight-up removal spell. Not mind getting more stuff. Bad Looter. What else we got? How's our curve looking? Curve looks pretty reasonable right now. Yorion. Probably at this point. Like, I'm looking at the other blue and black cards and they're okay, but there's nothing straight up. So what have I got that works well with Yorion? Cryptomancer. Not really. No. That one works technically if I have the mana. The big one does. Like, we're gonna take this. We can re-trigger that to make them discard 2 more cards. Yeah, we're taking Yorion, like, that's a given. It's just a question of, like, how good is Yorion here? Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the land to help with my mana base. Obviously, I'd rather have more white ones to make the splash easier, but there's a repurposing. Also, Invasion of New Capenna if I wanted it. Alright, we'll take the overcosted one. I think over the 2-drop. 2-drop's really tempting. Holds off a lot of stuff, but sometimes you just need to reach out and kill a bomb. Oh, an Intercessor. Perfect. Cycles for our planes, and then if we have our white mana source, and take out a bomb. Yeah, that was perfect. Don't think I want another Gargantua, and we have like 2 super solid 2-drops here. Like, I would run either one of these. I think I want more card draw versus more discard. It's close, though. Like, the rat into the Invasion of Eldraine can wind up just hamstringing our opponents. Like, they discard the card because they think they have enough land or because they think it's too expensive. And then the cards that they keep, we just make them discard 2 more of them a turn or 2 later. That's perfect. Just fixing our mana base. Got exactly what I wanted. What is that? Invasion of Theros? Or a god or demigod? No. No, unfortunately, we don't really do that. Don't really care about him. I don't know if we'd run 2 Cryptomancers. I might actually just take Invasion of Theros for the collection then. Well, I don't need any of these, so we're going to take a Marauder. Maybe run 1 of each there. Doubt we're using it, but I'll take it over the Bladed Fan. Bladed Fan's also not terrible. Those 2 cards get a creature or battle on top of our deck versus... Yeah, I don't think I'm running any of these. Put the Gorilla down there, though. That's like the closest one to making it in the deck. Alright, New Capenna's not unplayable with what we have. Just take Realmbreaker for the set completion. Try and start getting gems for our drafts. I'm not writing Change the Equation. I'm also not writing Bolus Slinger, and this is an uncommon, so I guess we'll take that. And a Forest. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do with this pile. We are not going to Companion Yorion, I don't think. In order to Companion Yorion, we need to be running 20 cards more than our natural starting deck, so... And we're currently at 45. Yorion would, in the Companion slot, would make it 44. So, 45, 46, 47. I don't think it's worth it. Like, we only have like 3 cards before I start feeling like we're running just garbage to fill out the deck. So, yeah, Yurion's gonna stay in the main. Break it up. Probably want to do 1, 1, and 1 on the land cyclers. We only need 4 more cuts. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are kind of creatures, so 5 and 6. Oh. And 7 for the invasion. We don't need her. Cut. Don't really need the tenured oil caster either. Probably cut one of these two. 3-5 versus 4-4. Hey. One more cut. Right? 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Speckles. Ow.
Goodbye, Speckles. He'll be back. I have a soda bottle. Just determined to draft as many colors as you can now.
Nah.
Welcome
No,
back.
Esper was all open. I was starting to focus blue-black, and then I opened Monastery Mentor in Pack 2.
Okay then.
And then Yorion showed up.
What's his companion requirement again?
20 extra cards in the deck.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't
So you're
have...
just running him in the 40 then?
Yep. Yeah, I didn't have enough good cards to merit even trying to do that one.
Alright, so aside from Monastery Mentor making all of his monks, how many shared creature types do you have for New Capenna's flip side?
I'm mostly concerned about is a removal spell. But I do have...
Rogues. Rogues
Yeah.
for days.
Merfolk Rogue, Fairy Rogue. It's a Moonfolk Ninja. Merfolk Scout, but then Human Rogue, Fairy Rogue. Yeah, I have either a ton of monks or a few rogues. I think this is a fair. Oh, it's a fairy. Just a fairy? Huh.
Yep, joke's on you.
Uh-huh. Sure is.
And then you seem to have Phyrexians everywhere.
That'll happen.
Stop trying to chew on my ear. I love you too. Please stop trying to chew on my ear. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, maybe it is New Capenna and just run the Realm Breaker's Grasp as one of my splash removal spells then. Like, I have a few okay things to sacrifice, and obviously if the thing is scary enough, I would sacrifice anything to get rid of it, but... Alright, let's give it a shot.
I know, normally the screen makes noise too.
Well,
You drop in to see what their first removal spell they could possibly get is.
Yep. Well, now we get to play Etch Familiar first. Yep, they found their other color. Ah, I was gonna say, do they have render inert? Is that what they're doing here?
Apparently.
Oh well. Sarah Angel it is. Ah, don't you don't want to attack your 1/2 into my friendly fox? Okay. Well, you're gonna play a Sarah Angel. I'm gonna play something that's currently good in Vintage. And we'll see how that goes for us. Yeah, if they have removal, it's just gonna die.
Oh, yes.
But they keep highlighting it like they're gonna do something. They're just trying to figure out if they actually have
He has a lot of game text.
Oh, hey, it's that thing I wish I had to kill their angel with. Yep.
I'll take that box and come over here. You yell at me when I try and get you off of the box, and you yell at me when I stop trying to get you off the box. I don't even know what that one was.
Alright. I'll just have to play Phyrexian and Gargantua next turn. Ah, cool. Now they get to tap my fox. Yep, and then they get to put their counters on their flyer.
I mean, yes, but probably just would have put the counter on the flyer to begin with, or are they just going to remove it? Oh, of course not.
Okay. Joke's on me, then. This opponent has everything. And they got to mill 2 lands, too.
Oh, yeah, they can't have everything if they're drawing lands. Drawing lands is for losers.
Uh-huh. Alright.
Love you, too. If you keep yelling like that, I'm going to have to take you out of the room.
Oh, I have like 5 cards in my hand and they have 2, so of course they're winning by a mile here. Yep, and now I can't block this turn, so I take 9, go to 1. Uh-huh. Okay, sure. And a complete Huntmaster. Okay, whatever, we're done here. Yep. Cast that. Oh, hey, we finally drew a removal spell for their thing, and I only have 4 mana to work with. Okay, you got it. Yeah, I think I lose that game even if they didn't kill the Monastery Mentor there.
Definitely have a lot more blockers, though.
Yeah.
I honestly think Monastery Mentor might have gotten you back into that game just barely.
I think I only played like 2 non-creatures after I cast it. Like the 2 eyes. I think that was it. The rest were all creature spells.
That's still 2 more blockers, in addition to the Mentor himself, which wouldn't have died and would have therefore been able to block a lot of things. That might have scared your opponent off of attacking because he can just suddenly gain power and toughness out of nowhere. Way more easily than most can.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Are you just plain cycling on turn 2 then?
Probably. I can always get it back if I can... Oh no, wait, that's not one of the things that this thing can get back. It gets back a lot of stuff. But yeah, we're probably land cycling, and then eyes, and then maybe swamp cycling if we need to, but... Oh good, white-green. That won't horribly, horribly mangle me. Actually, I don't know why I'm not just land cycling there. I don't need to keep getting priority. They're not doing anything else this turn. Yeah, now I probably swamp cycle and then flip one of the things over, like either cast him or flip the other thing. Attack me for 3. Oh! No, they're going to absolutely murder me! Hooray! Oh. Actually, this doesn't absolutely murder me, because if they put the thing on it, it won't be tapped. So they won't get the counters immediately. It's still bad. Still real bad.
Alright, I have a cranky bird to put in bed.
Okay, you go do that. Bye, Yorion. So can I just pay 3 to put him back in my hand and ignore all that? I know I can't, but it'd be funny. Right, Yorion?
Nice, Spackles.
Oh. Is it the creature attacked? Oh, it is attacked. I thought it was tapped creatures for some reason. Okay. Never mind. Back to dead. You know, unless they're completely out of creatures here. I guess we'll lead with him. I'd rather block the thing and lock down something else with evasion, if possible. They did take Yorion away from me, so they might actually have a flyer they wanted to get down and start attacking with.
So you can still cast him, you just need to pay the extra mana?
Yeah. Yeah, he costs 7 now. Yep.
I mean, yes, that stuff is scary, but not that scary.
I hope I draw a land next turn. Okay.
They're moving it off before they attack.
Oh good, I did draw a land. Alright, let's see what else I draw then. So when they sack it, they gain hexproof and indestructible. So they'll be able to save their 3/3 from my 1/1 death touch. Ah. Alright, well. Yep. Not until after they attack and tap things.
Right.
But yeah. Oh. Cool.
Okay. I am confused.
There we go. Okay. I wasn't sure if they were gonna pop their thing to save their other guy. Hey, now that thing's a 4/4, so guess we're gonna need to make it stop. You just sit there and be a good little bun. Now I'll trade the 3-2 for their 2-2 if they want to flip over their other thing. Or at least try to. Anything that will make them seriously consider sacrificing Gobakhan at this point.
I mean, 3-2 on a 3-3 and 3-3 on the 2-2 would probably make them consider it.
The problem is that they're going to tap one of my guys when they attack, so... Alright, what do I have? The Eyes of Gataxias in multiples.
See, only the cards that are milled?
It's only cards in my graveyard. So,
okay.
But I'd have to pick, like, one of them if I'm going to do this pre-combat. Let's attack for 3 first. If they want to bother blocking.
I mean, I could see them animating the 2-2 and blocking your guy.
Yep, so could I. I want to see if they bother with it or not. Okay. Yeah, cool. I milled 2 lands from me, and I think 2 lands from them, too. Yep, okay. Yep, that's fine.
Kinda saw that coming.
As long as they don't have, like, another Bolus Slinger or something, should be okay. Yeah, if they could tap down both of my guys and actually hit me with their 2 dudes and put counters on them, then that's awkward. Okay.
Okay. I too would like to know where this one is going. Yeah.
Oh, that still doesn't save it.
I figured it was a trick, but...
Yeah, no, I am A-okay with a trick that doesn't actually save their guy. That's amazing. Yep, so now that's a 4-4.
I'm even more confused by the fact that they did that, though. I mean, I'm not going to stop your opponent from trying to give you this game, but I am still confused by them. Just going to double animate and block when they attack?
Yep. Okay.
I still don't know why they're doing this pre-combat. But whatever makes them happy, I guess.
Yep. Would you like to attack with the 3-3 now? Okay. Oh, I'm animating both my guys.
They don't want to play Magic with you anymore.
Apparently. Yeah, no, I thought Gobakhan was going to get me killed, but...
I honestly do not understand why they weren't playing more aggressively with it. Like, all of their stuff gets bigger, they just need to get your guys off the board.
Yep.
Their 1-1 will kill you if it gets through at least one time. Especially with the Vigilance equipment that's giving it power and toughness.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, that was a very bad situation for me.
Leon just wants to keep showing up, so I'm going to be played eventually.
Oh man, we're playing against Lutri too. Alright. I got 2 3-drop card draw spells and 2 lands. So if I never draw my 3rd land, that's typical arena stuff for you. Come on, Arena, I'm streaming. You're supposed to do the thing where I get what I want. I'm gonna discard the one that's hardest to cast here. Oh, Arena. You're so silly. Well, on the bright side, if they go for a card draw, if they cast Eyes of Gitaxias here or something... oh well. It's fine.
It's fine, everything is fine.
Fine, I'll kill them in 9 more turns.
Yes.
Mill some land.
Yep.
2 lands and Monastery Mentor. Into my top land. Perfect.
You did it.
Ah, I love Arena. So good. Such a quality program.
Just think, they milled 3 cards. They're like halfway towards your guy being unblockable. I mean, you're sighing, but it would be funny if that got them killed.
I know it would be. It'd speed up my clock. Well, I'm not gonna
their
not.
trick is?
I'm assuming it's the "You're Already Dead" card, which would let me draw a card actually, because that would force them to draw an extra card. Oh, they're just gonna bring it back. They're gonna make it the thing that they bring back.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm keeping Yorion. We might actually win this game off of Yorion. So. Alright. Put that back, please. Put that back where you found it.
I mean, they probably are putting it back where they found it.
Yep. Oh no, but it's gonna mill them another 3. Which should set me up. Right? Because they're already at 3, so that would be 6.
So they need 2 more?
So I just need to hit my land. Don't you be mean to Mr. Takahashi. Takahashi? Ah, they're gonna kill both my things. Yeah, Takahashi. Okay, fine. They killed both of my creatures. I found my 4th land, so let's start taking away all of their resources. Removal spell in another land. Both mill a bunch. Ah, they milled a vampire. I milled...
A 6-drop, and something you might have cast, potentially, maybe, possibly, never.
Alright, let's see if we hit the land. Nope, of course not. Hitting the land would be silly there. Then I could, you know, make a 3/3 and block Lutri. You wouldn't want that. That'd be dumb.
Alright, that guy.
Yeah. My other option was to kill him before he flipped, but... you know, then I'm definitely taking the hit. Why is this not... oh, because I'm missing the black. I don't have double black. Alright, I just lose then. For some reason, I thought I had double black and I could cast that at all. I'm like, why is that not showing as an option?
I mean, I was more concerned by the fact that even if you did stop him there, you were dead.
Dead on board, yeah. Nope. So I couldn't have cast it last turn anyway, and I did have to try and hit the land there in order to block the other one. Oh, well. Oh, that's 2 losses now to 1 win. Apparently Arena does not want to let me have fun today. We tried, though. Arena's like, no, you're not allowed to draw lands. Lands are dumb. Lands are only on top of your deck when your opponent's milling you.
I mean, it's planes away from fun. Planes away from fun.
Oh, we're never getting there.
Arena, this hand is a planes away from fun. That needs to show up this turn.
I mean, ideally. Oh! Never mind, we are definitely in the no fun zone. That is a Chrome Host Shark in blue-red. That is maximum no fun allowed. Eh well. We tried to play Magic today. Today was not a good day to play Magic. Ah, cool, they even get to kill my 1/1 Death Touch. Hooray! Yep, sure, why not? Whatever.
Like to make them discard 2 out of the 3 cards in their hand?
Yes. Yes, I would. I'd very much like them to discard those cards now. Because that's 2 less spells.
Flip into?
It doesn't really matter. It's like a 4/4 that makes their spells deal more damage when they damage me. Or creatures I control. Yep. I have 5 mana. I don't have double black yet.
Nope.
Or single white. Yep. Oh well. At least I got one thing going on for me right now.
That doesn't help them, though.
It makes them a 2/2.
Oh. Put the land in their hand? No, they put a spell in there.
Was that city on fire? Yeah, it was. Well, at least we ruined our opponent's good time.
Also, they put that in their hand?
Or it was the other card in their hand already.
I kind of hope it was the other card in their hand, because if they put that in their hand, that's just weird.
And I win this game if I don't block here.
Well,
maybe?
the 3/2 can't get through anyway.
But it's holding off their 3/3, and it'll trade for their other 2/2s and their 1/1, or hold off their 1/1s. Of course. Like, couldn't draw Swamp, couldn't draw Plains.
Nope.
Nope, those are all good Magic cards. We're not allowed to draw them.
Is Yorion one? Yeah.
Nope, Urion's going for that thing. If they want to block with their Chrome Shark, I am thrilled. Didn't think so. Unfortunately, it's too little too late. Yeah, if I had drawn my 6th land here, especially if it was a swamp, and I could exile the Disciples of Regatha, then I might have been able to win this game, but... And, you know, get another 3/3 next turn.
Hey, imagine that, they're doing the thing.
So, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, if we do this and do that, we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
So that's lethal, so we can't do that. Alright, so we can't block a 1/1 here. We could block a 2/2. Then we take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Literally nothing?
I don't know why they... Ah, that's true.
They have prowess.
I know they have prowess. Doesn't matter. Is there any way I can win this game?
I have no idea.
I'm 99.99% sure there's no way I could ever win this game. Yeah, that ain't it. That was not the card I needed. In fact, I'm literally dead on board right now. Ah well, we tried to have fun.
I'd like to invade Calada.
They can invade whatever they want to.
Everything going for you?
Well, yes. Yeah, I'm killing your shark first. We're saving Ikoria. Yurion's gonna save Ikoria from the Phyrexian's bite. Because that's obviously where that shark is from, so. There are no other flying sharks in the multiverse that I'm aware of. We won all of one game.
From Ikoria?
Yes.
Okay.
And Shark Typhoon. It's the non-copyright infringing Mockbuster version.
I'm gonna keep calling it Sharknado.
Okay. Well, we tried to play good Magic cards, and Arena was not having any of that, so that's gonna do.
Let you play Yorion.
Yes, and they didn't let me cast anything else that game that was going to stop what was happening to me. All I needed was to draw one swamp and kill the Ragatha guys, and maybe I could have won that game.
Oh, you absolutely would have won that game at that point if you drew it the turn after you played Yorion.
Yep.
When they have stone nothing in their hand, if you killed their best creature on board.
Yeah, kind of felt that way. Oh well. Anyway, enough complaining about what didn't happen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.